Maslow's need hierarchy and the black man's mountain. Basic needs, physiological needs, safety, love and belonging, self-esteem, and self-actualization at the top. I'm Doc V, and I would like to speak with you about respect, self-control, and making good decisions. I remember the last week of school. Last week, a young man was very angry. He came from his previous class and he was just upset. And he came in and he said, "Dr. Shores, Mr. So-and-so, the teacher was yelling at me. He's just yelling at me for nothing." I was like, "Well, what did you do?" "I just got up and I was walking over to tell my friend something." I said, "Well, was he trying to teach the class?" He said, "Yes. He was trying to teach the class, but I wasn't bothering him. I wasn't even in the way. I was on the side somewhere." I said, "Well, you disrespected his classroom." "Well, he disrespected me. He got loud at me. He told me to sit down. I won't be disrespected. He gonna respect me. I'm a man. You don't just talk to me any old kind of way." I said, "Young man," I said, "do you have a credit card? Do you have a job? Did you buy those shoes that you're wearing? Do you pay for the gas and electric that's coming through your house at home, that's coming through your home? Do you put the food in the refrigerator? When you get to pull some cereal out of the cabinet, whether it's Honey Toast Crunch, Corn Flakes, Cheerios, did you put the cereal in the cabinet? Did you buy the milk to pour on the cereal? Did you create your transportation or your ability to get to the school? Tell me, young man, who are you? Why can't you respect your teachers? Why can't you respect your elders?" These teachers here have been through school. They've raised kids. Some of them have raised kids and grandkids. They've taken on responsibilities of a mortgage. They've taken on responsibilities of car note. They've taken on responsibility of taking care of their sick and their elderly and their loved ones. What have you done besides consume? And you can't respect someone that's trying to teach the class? Some of the classes have 35 students in them, 25 to 35 students in the class. And you want him to respect you? Look what he has to put up with. I think you need to go on and sit yourself down, young man. I think you need to sit yourself down. The man kind of thought about what I said, the young man, and he went and sat down. And I say to you that what happened to respect, self-control, and making good decisions? I agree that there are times when we become angry. There have been times when I've been done wrong. There have been times when a friend of mine was done wrong, and the first impulse is to jump through the picture window with a baseball bat and just start tearing everybody up. Justifiably. The first inkling is to start swinging the bat. You have legitimate cause to be angry, but if you do this, you're setting yourself up for a terrible situation, or the residual effects of that. The outcome of you not being able to control your anger could be terrible and could affect you for the rest of your life. If we're honest with ourselves, we can think of a time in our lives where we became angry or we lost control. Let me tell you about this incident. Me and a friend of mine, Malcolm, we were talking. Jack, we got finished working out at the gym. We were talking, this was years ago. And we were just riding through the neighborhood, and all of a sudden, the blue lights were behind me. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? The police came up to me and said, "You ran a stop sign." I looked around. I said, "Well, sir, I stopped." He said, "No, you ran a stop sign. I'm writing you a ticket." Filled out a ticket, asked for my driver's license, proof of insurance, registration, gave him all that. And he wrote me a ticket. I can't remember what the amount was, but I had a ticket on that day. And it kind of put a damper on my heart, my spirit, because I didn't have a lot of money, a lot of disposable income at that time. So anyway, I shook it off, walked it off, lost some points on my driver's license. My insurance went up a little bit, and I was like, I'm young. I'm still in my, I guess, late 20s, early 30s. I'll manage. I can make it. So anyway, weeks went by, and me and Malcolm, we went and met again, shot some basketball with some friends, went and worked out. And I remember driving home during that same time of day, coming through the neighborhood. And I remember, I said, Malcolm, this is where I got a ticket last month. This is where I got a ticket. And he kind of just laughed, and kind of put his head down. I pulled up to the stop sign. I stopped, got out of the car, walked around to the front of the car, looked to the left, looked to the right, looked underneath the car, acted like I had some binoculars, checking. Malcolm was cracking up. He was laughing so hard. I was checking, looking left, looking right. Where are the policemen at? I guess it's okay. Got back in the car and we pulled off. And we laughed about that thing. We laughed about it. I'm trying to make light of this. I could have went off. I could have got upset with the police officer. I could have said something. I could have argued with him. But we have to choose our battles. We have to make good decisions. And we have to respect our comrades, our constituents, our elders, people that have authority over us. We need to choose our battles. There are times when you might want to fight. You might want to be angry. You might want to retaliate. But you must choose your battles carefully. I can remember when I was younger, my dad, he just told me to do something one time. Vaughn, I need you to mop the floor. I need you to take the garbage out to the curb. I need you to clean the kitchen. I need to gather up, clean your room. My dad told me to do something one time. That was it. He could call me. I'd be hovering fictitiously, a foot off the ground, and say, okay, land, boom. I want you to, whatever dad said to do, I did it. He established that early. Many of our kids are spoiled. They're not taught discipline in the homes, and it carries on through adulthood, and it causes problems. It causes barriers to our success. So in today's talk, I want to say, as we climb up the mountain, as we establish our physiological needs and safety needs and seek love and belonging and eventually self-esteem at the top, we have to do it with care and consideration and proper decision making. That's about all I have. Make good decisions, be respectful, and exhibit self-control. I'm Doc B, and I'll see you next time.